Welcome back. And if you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. We be talking about dope ass ish and dope ass creatives of all types. Today, we hitting you with a new segment. It's called TheRECAP. After the season finale, we wanted to get right. We put out some dope ass content, and boy, was it some dope ass content. I wanted to know, like, what was your favorite part about this up and coming little thing we've been doing here?
Working with your retarded ass.
Nah,
Like,
chill.
that was my favorite part. Because you get a chance to just see another creative genius develop a concept that they imagine in their mind, and then you get to be a part of it. But it's really like I got front row seats of just watching you develop your first baby. You know what I mean? For people who really been a fan and been a supporter of the things you've been doing in the brand, it's like, bro, I was like, you know what I mean? No freaky pause, but I was like a part of taking your virginity with working with somebody, you know what I'm saying? In this capacity,
dead ass.
Doing your own thing with Talk Your Ish or whatever. So when you shared The Rock and allowed me the opportunity just to work with you, I got a chance to take off my director's hat from the things that I'm doing and be a part of your vision and just watch you put it together. You and the team build and figure out your way of, creating that first child, together with bringing in somebody else. So that was my favorite part of the whole process of season one, of just sitting back, studying and admiring how you're putting it together and who you're selecting for us to interview, and then just adding my stinking ass 2 cents to it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. Nah.
That's it.
We ain't gonna say 2 cents, cause bro, your whole sense was above par. You dropping dollars out this bitch.
Nah, I appreciate
You was really
it,
you were the epitome of asking and hoping for things to link up well, and it surpassing that. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, you don't understand how much I appreciate you just off that alone. Forget the creative part, nigga. Like, you're nice at what you do.
Appreciate it.
You have a madness method to it that is beautiful, that I can kind of relate with. You feel what I'm saying? And it's so dope. And then to be, like you said, to be front row as somebody that is doing the things that I'm doing, but in different forms and fashions. Like, this nigga is an amazing father. How the fuck does he do half of the shit that I do? And I be fucking losing my mind already now. You feel what I'm saying? So that just comes with tried and true just dopeness. You feel what I'm saying? And you to come in here and not only be able to pass the rock well, but just to put it down your damn self. You feel what I'm saying? That was my, and is still my favorite part, was our connection. For real. Yeah. Outside of the dope ass shit that we talked about, because from fucking vagina bumps to fucking bumps on the face, like, bro, we was really out here talking about some shit, and I wanted to know, like, out of like all of the creatives, like, granted there was a vast variety of things that they did, but like, what was your favorite like creative thing, or like, what was the thing that had you like, yo, I didn't even know niggas do that type shit?
Well, I gotta say, I got favorite episodes as well. Like, my favorite moment was when we got a chance to build with Hive Juice Lab.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna bring up Joe.
You know what I mean? And just learn about how he took something that, because I know people who lost people to cancer, and I also have lost someone close to me in the last 2 years with breast cancer. So I know how those moments can really crumble people, crumble their ambition, crumble their determination, right? But he
Send in love, bro.
He used that moment and something that his mom's actually, you know what I'm saying, requested of him. I remember he was telling us like that wasn't even part of his plan. It's just that it was something that he used to help his moms get through, to eat, consume food, and be able to stay alive a little longer. And the fact that she put the bread up, went and got the bus, pulled up on the block.
She
like,
did the damn
yeah,
thing,
like
bro.
that. And then to see like the evolution of him and that brand to this day, like he's one of my favorite creatives and brands on my timeline till to this day.
That's a fact.
So like you put me on to somebody, I never would have known him, never would have caught wind of what he was doing, you feel me? But and that's also something that I loved about Up and Coming, and I continue to love is, yo, Jones, you have a real strong selector in who you reach out to be a part of the show, like who you want to interview, and a lot of that is just comes from you being a fan first of those people.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's the aspect that I kind of wanted to come across, and I'm happy that you even saw that, because like outside of my creatives that I've liked interviewing, like, because we'll get on to our favorite episodes, but like all of these guys are my favorite creatives just because of how they create. Like, yeah, we all get bogged down. We all, go through our trials and tribulations. But the people that I see and I've been blessed to know, and I'm sure this show is going to show you way more, but like these guys are like very unique in how they attack this thing we call life, especially creatively. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me want to do it in the first place, because it's just like, yo, shit, I'm having issues marketing sometimes. Like, let me put together something that'll do it, because I'm always my man's biggest fan. You feel me? Yeah. Regardless, you could be fucking shoveling streets, nigga. My nigga shovel the best streets out here, my nigga. You feel me? So that's just how I'm gonna come across. And like for them to come on, half of them, this was their first interview. You feel what I'm saying? And to really be able to do this and be genuine and promote and actually command an interview about their shit that they just had as a vision is fucking phenomenal. So like, my selector isn't just because like I'm real nitpicky. Honestly, it's an abundance of these creatives out here, and it's like it's easy for me to just go, yo, you up, like, for real. Yeah. But let's get into that. Like, what was your favorite episode? Wait, what was like the caliber for it to be your favorite episode? Let's get there first before we.
Well, my favorite episode, and it was because how the individual commanded the room. Like, you and I have got really strong personalities.
Facts.
You feel me? And it could be intimidating to some people to walk in the room with us because we instant energy. You feel me? And we're always on, right? So
fact.
Like, I got 3 favorites. Hive, Juice Lab, like that was definitely one of my favorites. And it was my favorite up until you did. So my favorite episode, to be honest with you, is I wasn't even a part of it. It was your interview with, I think his name was Dennis. Dennis, that is one of my favorite episodes because not only did he take you out of your comfort zone of just your normal rhetoric and dialogue of just conversation that you would have had, he added a tremendous amount of value to not only the show, but the things that he's doing.
Exactly.
And just the way y'all highlighted them, from them being the author for, the teacher, the scholarship program, those things right there, to me, I felt was a pivotal point for this show. And one of the pillars of the future, where you going with this, because most people would think, bro, because we do podcasts and because of the energetic style we have, is you just want to talk to rap and fashion people who just do the regular, right? But like, that was one of those conversations that I feel like is the true epitome of what's coming up on Up and Coming.
Ooh, you feel me? So I like that.
Yeah, so like his interview is hands down my favorite, and then Royale.
See, I appreciate you.
Royale's interview is my favorite interview out of all of them, because not only did he show a hell of amount of humility. For those who don't be knowing, when you putting together shows like this, right, and you dealing with other people's time, sometimes it get fickle, like, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's timing don't always align, but Royale did something that I don't even think I ever would have done if somebody would have asked
we
me.
had that
Like,
conversation,
he was here
remember?
2 hours on a whole nother episode that we never even interviewed him. I don't know if y'all even remember that production team. Like, remember, he sat 2 hours.
And he didn't even get interviewed.
And he didn't get interviewed. And he stayed with us on the walkout, on the pack up, and all of that. He didn't get interviewed that day.
He just kicked it.
So the fact that he stayed 2 hours rocking out with us, watching somebody else, other people, you know what I'm saying, interview, and then when he came back, he didn't have one of those arrogant attitudes. Like, you know what I mean? It was none of that. And the gems and things that he was sharing from a business owner's perspective of having one of the hottest, not just a brand in our,
he has like, a movement.
But he actually had a storefront, bro. Like, they
exactly.
had a storefront, an actual brick and mortar spot in Westchester. We know what rent is like. We know what it costs to rent this. So imagine what it costs every month to have something on, what was it, Yonkers Avenue,
Yonkers Ave, right across from all of the shit that's moving.
So like he really shared business wisdom with us, that from a business owner, as well as glimpses of his genius, you know what I'm saying, with us, that I don't feel no one, if it wasn't for the comfortability that you set from the personal history y'all had, as well as the history he and I've had from me being a fan, going there and buying stuff, not even going to school with him and all that, just buying stuff from him and just building, I don't think that would have been as cozy and dope as it was. You know
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think the way that this has unfolded, this season 1 was so telling, especially for me. Like, even you commended me for this vision. Like, realistically, bro, I just was working off something that it was already there, bro. Like, even when we met, my nigga, like, I saw you instantly just because I was a fan already. Like, so much so to, like, nobody put me on to you. I just saw you, and I was like, oh, he do that, to the point where I barely knew the name. I couldn't find you on Instagram. Like, that's how it was type shit after we met. And then I was like, yeah, I hope he actually do. Oh, I did find him. Cool. Now, okay, let's work. But, like, bro, like, the fact that we've been able to continue this genuine lifestyle is why we came together, why we was able to put this dope shit together, and why people like Royale and Jovi, and they come here and they lay it out, because that's what it is. That's how niggas came up to niggas. That's how we got together. Like, so it's no other way for it to go down besides, like, dope for real. But I just want to, like, thank you for being able to add that different sauce to which I understood I needed to really tap into what I wanted to do with Up and Coming. So I was always open to a co-host. Right. So doing that first episode with you and seeing how we kicked it and all of that, remember, I was like, yo, bro, you might fuck around and host this shit with me.
It happened organic in front of their eyes. Like, they don't even know
and that's really the crazy part. And then it's like, yo, that's what I saw. Wow. Because you were already doing all of the things that I'm trying to do. So why would I fucking try and make up this whole persona, whereas I could stick in my lane, which is asking fucking questions that probably half of us don't even really think about. But, and you, just the way your attention to detail, bro, is just phenomenal. You feel what I'm saying? And, like, I pay attention, and you paying attention. It ain't no way to not be genuine when you come up here, and we gonna call you on it. Yeah, that energy is always there, like you said.
Hold on, I gotta ask you though, what was your favorite episode?
Yeah, I did a cop out with the last question. I tried. Nah, but no lie, my favorite episode had to be. I have more than one, and like I said, like, that's kind of hard for me because I personally was like rooting for these niggas. Like, yo, we gotta do this nigga, we gotta do this nigga, and like. But honestly, I loved my interview with Schwabe.
Why?
I love that interview just because I didn't think it was possible for me to also learn something new about somebody that I thought I knew creatively already. And even when, like, with the Johnny situation, like, I love that because I understand you have an end to these types of avenues that I just didn't. That wasn't what I was doing at the time. And for me to be around him through all of this and still be fascinated and learning new things, it's like, yo, that's crazy. And then to see the young man that he's turned into as well, and then being able to depict that into an interview was just phenomenal for me. But our best interview, and I'm gonna put that shit out again. I'm gonna redo the sound. I'm gonna do all of that shit because, bro, no lie, that interview with Kim and Lady, bro, had to be one of my favorites only because of the simple fact that no matter what bullshit we dealt with that day, that energy, that conversation, that content, nigga, I couldn't not put it out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it again, but like, I couldn't not put that out just because, like, one, I didn't know nothing about half of the shit we was talking about, to keep it a rack. You feel what I'm saying? But outside of that, seeing two people come together as organically as they did, it just had me looking at us like, yo, that is dope. To see that I wasn't crazy. Like, you felt it too. So we wasn't bugging. Like, you could follow what you need to do along with what you want to do too. And it's cool. It may not look how you want it to, but shit, nigga, it might work out. You know what I'm saying? But like, outside of those 2 episodes, those had to be my favorite interviews of creatives. But no lie, my favorite experience in an episode was with you.
Appreciate that.
That was my favorite episode, hands down. Because one, it was the first one.
Yeah.
And I got to actually see you watching.
Yeah.
That was the only time I didn't see Fuge being Fuge. You was actually like taken in. You was being a sponge. You was asking questions. And I was like, yo, you dead do this shit though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And for you to be that absorbent and that, like, shit, you could have been like, yo, nah, you need to do, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you came through and, like, I don't know, bro, like, even sitting down with you and talking about the shit we talked about, like, I feel like we didn't do you justice just because we were so genuinely chopping it up that we didn't get to talk about half of the shit I wanted to talk about. And now that I know you even deeper, I want to do another episode.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Let me tell you too, man, before, you know what I'm saying, not to take up too much time from y'all, but
Nah, you good, bro.
This joint right here, bro, like, this joint inspired me, and just, like I said, I didn't know Jones, you know what I'm saying? I had only caught whiff because of similarities in our brands. Like, with SRL Radio, our logos are similar. We have the big mouth logo, right? So when I first caught whiff of what you were doing, I ain't know nothing about what you was doing. I just caught talk your ish, and I was like, yo, homie, sit there by himself and just talk. Like, you feel me? And that was something that was like mind blowing for me because I knew the amount of time that I put in building with other creatives, building with different videographers and photographers. I knew the amount of time that I put into just building that cohesiveness of a team that I was naive to, like, self-sufficiency, right? I remember when you bought this joint. I remember when you got the road and me and you was talking. And you like, yo, bro, I got this joint. I caught a steal. And I just remember the whole play because it was like the first time that I ever been around somebody who, no disrespect to your team, and that's even more phenomenal because y'all got personal relationships with each other, so it's really not a day off. Like, it's really, y'all still talking about edited and all of that shit, like, even on y'all regular day off. But it was like, bro, you really showed me and inspired a lot of the things that I'm doing now and gonna do because you showed me self-sufficiency. Like, you showed me that the importance of being able to control your machine. And what a lot of people may not realize about the segments and stuff that you putting out is, bro, you're editing it. You know what I'm saying? You got your team, you got guidance, right? And y'all putting it together, but you're involved in the editing process. You're involved in the entire beginning to end of making sure that your content and the things that you're doing is the way you want it to be. You know how stupid I was, bro, before? Like, I would literally be shooting with people. I'm not there when they editing I'm not there with none of that. You basically taking what we did and you deciding how much of it you want to use and sending me back what you felt was dope. Yo, bro, you don't know me like that. Respectfully, you don't know
Honestly,
me like that.
that's why I moved
really
away.
Going off of, and I'm paying you, like, you know what I'm saying? And like you could be half-assing my content, whatever. You sending me back moments that you think is lit, but it's like you ain't captured all this goodness. My mom called it good nut. So you ain't captured all the angles, like, you feel me? And like you was the person that working with you was like, nah, like you really re-sparked my interest in just continuing to create and evolve in my content, but making sure my hand is in the pot every sense of the way, because when the people get it, that's all me. That's all my name on it. They see that as me. You feel me? So I learned a lot. Like, bro, it's been episodes where I'm watching you put up, you know what I'm saying, the green screen. I'm watching you put up the mics. Where I used to be like, yo, you need help? You like, nah, I got it. Just because you so used to your routine. You feel what I'm saying? Me, I always used to want to accommodate others. Like, come in and make sure everybody else, oh, you be good? Nah. And it was like, nah, bro, you really showed me leadership in the production, post-production, and pre-production. I think that's the right way you say it. Of just the product, like, you feel me? So,
I
like,
appreciate that, bro.
Like, you have no idea, bro, like, just what all of this has done for me. And, like, the same way you give my flowers and you show me a lot of love and allow me to be a part of your platform. Jones, it's your fault that I'm really about to really cook on a lot of It's your fault, bro, because you showed me that, nah, bro, you don't gotta just get to it how you get to it. And that's one of the things that I don't think people really understand about you and your platforms. Like, bro, you're really putting on for these people. You're really putting your money, your time, your energy into making sure that they're recognized. Even if they don't recognize it today,
they will.
You put the work in, bro, with this to give people that light, that platform, and I'm super, super appreciative, and I'm always a call away. However, I can continue to contribute and be a part of things that you building, bro, because of that honorableness that you move with, like that integrity. That matters the most to me. You know what I'm saying? And you get up and do it, put it together on your own. You the first one in. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be here before them, and just those little things right there make me. If we gonna do this, for Jones, I'm there. Bro, because I enjoy going to bat for somebody that I know is gonna give it 110 every single time, no matter how they gotta get it done.
Vice versa, bro. Like,
yeah,
for real,
this shit has been amazing, bro. This has been
no
amazing.
lie, no lie. This has probably been one of my most fruitful encounters of just a short amount of time. Like I told you, I'm the type of nigga, like, I didn't see myself with a mentor, nigga. Yeah. Like, because I'm the type of nigga, like, I don't want to do what you did because I don't want to be where you are. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas, bro, where you are, I don't mind it.
I appreciate that.
At all. And I will continue to commend you. I can't wait to see what you cook these niggas with, because, bro, they not fucking with you out here.
I appreciate that.
They not. It's just a thought process.
Right.
There. You're already there.
People gonna be intimidated by you, bro, when they come on the show. Like, nobody gonna want to co-host with you. They gonna fake and act like it's love, but they gonna be uncomfortable, bro, just because they see how you give it up on Talk Your Ish. They see the energy, and it's like a lot of people don't put the time and the homework to even match that energy, bro. Like, they don't. So it's gonna be amazing, bro. And y'all gotta work your ass off too. Like, this is.
I'm watching.
Like, they're gonna have to work their ass off just to keep up, bro, because you bring the whole table.
Nigga said you could at least bring your own utensils, babe. Like,
something, bro. Add value or something.
Niggas don't understand it. They don't understand it, bro. How I want to cap this off, my nigga, is one saying this was an amazing ass season. I didn't even expect it to be this way, but bro, it was beyond what I could have asked for.
Let me just say this for the record. And you ain't bring nobody corny in the house. Like, it wasn't nobody corny that I ain't really want. Like, yo, they kind of trash. I wouldn't even want. Nah, you ain't got nobody corny in the house.
The funny thing is, bro, niggas weed themselves out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas weed themselves out.
God, we didn't get a whiff of that email. Whatever it was that made them not a part of your selected group. You had good potent product, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
Nobody was, Wacky was like, nah, so they trash. Nobody. Like, everybody we interview, I watched them elevate. I've been watching them putting the work in, elevate from day one. Like, anyone you put me onto, I've been watching, and I'm like, all right, I see why he picked them. Okay, I see it. I get it. I
hope that shit shit will continue. Fuck you talking about. Yeah, but bro, I can't wait to see what you cook up. What you trying to drop a little sauce? Like, what
I mean, everything's an elevation, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is evolving, man. If not, we dead. So we just gotta keep growing and getting better, bro. You feel me? And,
I dig it.
Yeah, that's all I aspire to do, man. Is just continue to get better with this street corner journalist approach to things. You know, my curiosity, being nosy, is what got me doing this. Being nosy, I want to know why you do that. What makes you what makes you fire enough to make you think that somebody want to pay attention to you?
Facts.
You feel me? That's what motivates me. You feel me? So I look forward to oh yeah, I can give him a little glimpse of it. Expect me to interview Jones in 2022. Expect my interview with him. I seen the work. I seen the resume. Y'all suckers, y'all don't want to interview him. Acting like y'all don't see him putting the work in out here. Y'all act like y'all don't see him producing and really creating these brands and really doing it. So look forward to that. You feel me? Yeah.
Nigga always throwing me off guard.
Look forward to that. You feel me? Yeah, because I don't know what more you gotta show them. They see you putting in the work. You feel me? Yeah, it's great you building platforms to talk about them, but who gonna talk about you?
Yo,
you feel me?
Stay tuned, B. We got some hot shit coming for you. You better be able to catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, we gotta get like a cool handshake when we see each
other.
other too.
That ass. I'm with it though.
Rob gotta come up with it. I don't see Robin though. He don't really fuck with us off the camera.
Yo, bro, cool. You know he only want to crack jokes in the beginning. Once we start rolling,
shout out to Justice.
Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Justice. My stink.
Really the boss. Shout out to Rob behind the cameras. Without them, none of this is possible. You wouldn't have been able to see our stinking ass each and every time.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And up and coming, stay tuned, man. So you know who's coming up and what they got going on. Stop playing. Stop acting like you don't know already.
Niggas know what's out, dude. Know our jerseys.
Season 2 gonna be already better. We already cracked the ice with season 1. That was just a teaser. You gonna see what he do. You
nigga,
really
the drip.
Seeing Jones talk to people like that anyway. You feel me? So
nigga, the drip from now to next season, my nigga. Just stay tuned. You gonna see it. It's gonna speak for itself. Watch out for my guy Doodle Boy.
It's a fact, man.
Killing shit.
Yo, let me know when I can pop back up too. Man.
Nah, like, you know what's up.
Sitting in this chair with
nah.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm pulling up. I'm knocking on the door. Like, I'm knocking on the door. Yo, Jones, yo. On the Sunday, yo, it ain't right in there.
You said chill. I heard, but you gotta go, man.
Now you can do it by yourself. You already.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Once again, I appreciate you for rocking out with me, my guy. Stay tuned. Up and coming, season 2. Very soon. And if you ain't been tuning in,
up and coming.
I don't even know what to tell you, bro. It's been up and coming.
Up and coming.
Have you been watching Up and Coming?
Are you tuned in?
You gotta be on to what's up and coming, B. Like, if you're not, you slacking. Till next time. We out of here.